Imagine being kicked out of your own country, with no army, no natural resources, no clean water, and almost no chance of survival. Now imagine turning that same place into one of the richest, safest, and most powerful city-states in the world. This is the untold story of Singapore. In 1965, Singapore wasn't a success story. It was a crisis. A tiny, swampy island, suddenly independent, surrounded by uncertainty. Unemployment was high, resources were almost zero, and even drinking water had to be imported. Most experts believed one thing: Singapore wouldn't survive. But instead of accepting failure, Singapore did something radical. It changed its mindset. It stopped trying to compete and started trying to become necessary. This is where the real transformation begins. Instead of waiting for opportunities, Singapore created them. It built one of the world's first aggressive economic agencies to invite global companies, long before globalization became a trend. While others focused on what they had, Singapore focused on what the world needed. No oil, yet it became one of the biggest oil refining hubs. No skilled labor, it turned its entire population into a highly trained workforce. No land, it literally created more land. But economic growth alone wasn't enough. Singapore understood a deeper truth. Without stability, wealth cannot survive. So it built a system unlike any other. A nation where people didn't just work, they owned homes. Where strict laws weren't just control, they were a foundation for safety. Where different races and religions didn't clash, they coexisted under carefully designed policies. To outsiders, it looked strict. To investors, it looked perfect. And that's when the world started paying attention. As decades passed, Singapore didn't slow down. It evolved. From manufacturing to finance, from finance to technology, from technology to becoming a fully integrated, smart nation. Today, Singapore runs on data, AI, and precision planning. It's not just a city, it's a system. A place where traffic, energy, economy, and even public services are optimized in real time. And while the rest of the world fears climate change, Singapore is already preparing, building higher land, smarter infrastructure, and greener cities designed to survive the future. But here's the twist. Even this success story isn't perfect. Wealth inequality is rising, the population is aging, and the same strict systems that built success are now being questioned by a new generation. So the real question is no longer, how did Singapore succeed? The real question is, can it keep winning in a world that is constantly changing? Because Singapore isn't just a country anymore. It's a living experiment, a place where the future is being tested. Right now, and what happens next might define the future of cities around the world.